Just making sure everybody's paying attention. I'll drop a cauldron when we get to the boss. This will be a little bit of setting up of names and all. Alright, it doesn't look like the overseers are up anymore.
They're tied to.
Okay. So the subjugator was the overseers that we need to split the cleave, correct?
Correct.
Okay. My mind is very fuzzy.
Yeah, I think the subjugator just releases the Firelands.
Let's go ahead and do the giant while we're on this side. Alright, Mars is gonna go try to recruit a little more for us, and I'm gonna set up groups. All right. Let me put this out and see if anybody sees anything that's confusing about it. So the way I did this was when the crystal is on the mark that's indicated, those 3 names are the people that are dealing with it. And then for the healers, that's when you're healing the tanks. So the A group, B, Wobbly, Rehoboam, you'll start by healing tanks, and B group will heal. I do.
Palpatine is here.
Nope. I thought you were Ellie. Just a moment. Good catch. Alright, so I put Jeffton for that spot.
And I'm sorry, what is it we do in that spot?
You'll be dealing with the crystal. Whoever's nearest the crystal gets connected to it and gets stacks of debuff taking damage and getting a debuff that turns into a magic damage taken debuff when you stop taking it. You want to take, what are we doing, like 12 stacks or so?
9 stacks.
9 stacks. Okay.
You have some kind of
I've missed a couple. So you want to get like 9 stacks and then move over towards where the rest of the group is, past the other people in your group, past the other people who are in your little mini group. So just to clarify, because I haven't done this boss in a couple of weeks, everybody's going to start, ranged and healers are going to start on square. Melee is going to start on triangle. When the pillars that indicate the crystals are spawning come out, everybody but the 3 people, the 2 sets of 3 people, everybody else is going to move over to the other marker, and we have to stay close to that marker, tightly stacked. And then the 3 people will deal with the crystal, And then the next time the crystals come out, my DBM says special coming, I think. Then everybody except the people that are indicated to deal with the crystals on X and star will move back to square and triangle. I want to wait until we have a chance to get in Discord, and then I'll broadcast it one more time.
Broadcasting. Oh my
Oh, no.
Alright, he's gonna take Neo's gold. Not as bad as it could have been.
Barely.
8 gold difference.
Alright, everybody's here. We got buffs on everybody?
I think so. I'm just waiting to hear a couple of pings joining Discord.
Hello there.
Hey, good evening.
Hello?
I think everybody's here.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to drop the cauldron.
I'm taking the Infernal Strikes, correct, Callie?
Yes, you've got Inferno. I've got Decimation. And I'll pick them up first for 3 stacks. And let me... Alright, Osmond, are you good?
Yep.
Okie doke. Pulling in 10. Don't do anything stupid and get squished in the first 3 seconds, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
There's group. Let me know when, Callie.
2 stacks. Take it.
Grim Taunted.
Beware.
Second group.
Beware.
First group. Go and get a Dead Europe.
Beware.
Second group. Grim's dead.
Someone's going to have to take my spot.
By the Firelord's command, you too shall perish. None shall pass. Beware.
First group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise.
Rain, scoot over to the right. Go past the marker.
Burn beneath Beware.
Second rope.
Just didn't have the health to get through that.
It's a good poll.
Yeah.
So, hug a crystal?
Yep, hug a crystal.
Actually, don't hug a crystal.
Oh, that's true.
So if you find yourself accidentally getting the crystal, don't run
Beware.
out and then back in. Someone
Just
came into range and took mine with 1 tick, which then kept me essentially from that crystal.
yeah. If you make the mistake, own it and just tank it for the 9 stacks or so. Does the healing debuff affect? Is the healing debuff during the after effect or just during when you're tanking the crystal?
You mean the healing debuff?
Healers can't take the crystal because there's a debuff that messes with their healing.
Yeah, the debuff is the one after you're done taking the crystal, and that one lasts 30 seconds.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was during or after.
Forgot I had myself muted. Yeah, so they can take a few stacks if one of these soakers is late to getting to them. They will just do reduced healing for 30 seconds afterwards.
All right. So the plan is that range and heals will start on square, and melee will start on triangle, and then as soon as the columns that indicate the crystal is forming appear, everybody moves over to X and star, except for the 3 people for triangle and the 3 people for square, indicated in the chat there. And so the 3, there's a number of DPS that don't have assignments. If somebody who's got a crystal assignment dies and you can fill in, great. Otherwise, just DPS and do the dance. So you move over to star. When the second set of crystals come out, they're gonna hopefully spawn on X and star, and everybody else will move over to square and triangle, except the couple of people that are assigned to those 2 markers. And it may be that you need to make sure that the first person to get the crystal is the first person to get the crystal the second time, because the last person from round 1 might not be clear before when the crystal spawns again. That might have been how that timed out.
It depends on which order you are. If you're second or third, your timer will not run out by the time the crystal spawns. So you
Right.
have to continue getting it second or third.
Yeah. Because you don't want to get the crystal a second time when you already have the debuff. If you still have the debuff from the previous crystal stand a little closer to the center so that the person whose stacks are cleared is between you and the crystal. Don't get too far over into the cluster of range, but try to make it easy for the others to figure out the order as to who's got to go next. Yeah, and if you get it out of order, or you get the crystal and you weren't supposed to have it, like you're not in the crystal rotation at all, just go with it. And next time it comes up, then go back to what it was supposed to be. Because darting in and out is more dangerous than just going with it. Wolf, are you good?
Oh, I was zoned out. Sorry.
That's okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are forbidden from my master's domain, mortals.
Beware. First group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise.
Three stacks.
Haunted.
Burn beneath my molten fury.
Beware. Second group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise.
Melee, it's way off to the side. Oh no, that's the ranged one. Who's over there? Beware. First group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise. Molten fury.
Beware. Second group.
Grim is down.
Into your own demise.
It's haunted.
Okay.
By the Firelord's command, you
I've got him back.
perish. You have been judged.
Beware. First group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise. Burn beneath my molten fury.
Beware. Second group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise. You have been
Right, get away from the crystals.
Beware. Fool mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise. By the Firelord's command, you too shall perish.
We need to be stacked on in the groups.
None shall pass.
We can't be off to the side, so it needs to even if we're off to the side for the poll, we need to move into the group quickly so that everybody's together, so the crystals spawn properly. Okay. Alright, we need another healer. Mars, if you could go see about finding another healer, please. Thank you. Okay. Making sure everybody's back. All right. I gave Obitron his assignment, and I think that should put us about ready to pull. So ready to check for the pull. And range and heals are starting on square. All right. Pulling in 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are forbidden from my master's domain, mortal. Beware.
First group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise.
Let me know when.
3.
Taunted.
Thank you.
Beneath my molten fury.
Beware.
Second group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise.
Yellow move up.
Beware.
First group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own molten fury.
Beware.
Second group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise. By the Firelord's command,
Taunting.
you too shall perish.
Beware.
First group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves
Taunted back.
own demise.
Nice.
By the Firelord's command, you
Taunted.
too shall perish.
Beware.
Second group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise.
Beware.
First group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into
Taunted.
demise. Burn beneath my molten fury. You have been judged.
Beware.
Second group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise.
17%.
Burn beneath my molten fury.
I taunted.
Okay.
Beware.
First group.
Mortals, hurl yourselves into your own demise.
Very nice kill, guys.
The masters keep
spawners second the boss.
Yeah, we're going for trash cleared. All right. Don't get all stunned by the same fire kitty. Let's go. Maybe next week.
So that move towards the circle, back to this, everybody back.
Yep.
Pull totems.
Done.
There's a weapon there.
Get that.
That one's totally got my name on it.
Now, we've pulled this one a couple times before. When I say we've pulled it a couple times before, we've only pulled it a couple times before. Like, I think we've put in 3 or 4 pulls. But we did get him to like 40% or something. Enough to see the We got through the molten seeds part, but then when we got to the bulbous things, the orbs, that was a pretty fast catastrophe. How so?
I can try to talk. I'm just gonna be kind of quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So the way my 6 out of 7 group does it, we stack at the bottom of the stairs on the pole, take him to 70 energy, and then we spread. We have our range designated in 3 different zones around the circle. We take the cat form to 7 leaps. On the 7th leap, we have the range stack in, except for certain people we have stay out 100% of the time. When we get stunned, every human in the group uses their racial and moves out. And then all the range return back to their stack points. Obviously, you gotta still avoid damage with seeds and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you do that, you take them to 7 leaps again, and then on the 7th leap, everyone runs back in except for the people who are always staying out. He'll go back to his scorpion stance at 70 energy, spread again, and it's just the same thing over again. Never have to deal with the orbs.
Okay.
How many humans do you have in the group? Seriously, 1 human?
Looks like 9.
9?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
That's counting me. And I don't know how
6 range
this
healers
tank.
over here.
So I believe it has to be 18 people that have to stack in. So I mean, really, we could just have. Like, really, we could just have one range. No. Yeah, we could probably just get away with one range, staying out the whole time. So that'd be good for like an immobile DPS or healer.
Is there a video or something?
Probably. I honestly didn't. I didn't watch a video on it. We just did it.
Okay. I'm gonna say let's pull it the way we normally do.
That's fine.
For time or two, because we haven't done it in a month or more, and we had just started working on it. And we're almost to break time, so I'll take a couple minutes during break and see if I can find a video, and if it makes sense, then maybe we'll give it a try.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I kind of want to look at it a little more before I commit to it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna see if I can find that video too.
That would be great. Okay, so we're gonna stack on. I'm gonna stack on the blue marker when I pull, and then we'll go to, is it 6 swipes? And then spread, and that's ranged and heals should be around the ring. Don't stand inside the circle, stand on the ring, please. That's all ranged and healers. Because if you stand inside, you're possibly baiting the fire to be inside if he leaps on you. And then after, I think it's 5 leaps, we'll stack on green in the center of the circle. And from then on, it's stack and spread, center of the circle to outside ring. The first intermission, when he'll stun us, he'll give us molten seeds, which are all different lengths, and you just have to watch your timer. And when you've got a few seconds left, run out. Run out and explode away from the group. So that's on everybody. Everybody's responsibility to take care of that on your own. And then if we get to the orbs phase, it's kind of like from what I remember, it's kind of like the crystals that we just tanked, that it picks up the person nearest to them and does damage to them. And after you take a few stacks, then you need to move away from it so that somebody else takes the damage. There's no particular funky debuff to it. Anybody can deal with the damage. You just have to be healed through it. And that's it. Those are the 2 intermissions. And then leaping cat phase and slashing scorpion. Fire kitty.
I posted the video that my guild used in the general chat. It's a 10-man video, but you just convert it to 25-man.
Okay, I'll take a look at it on break.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so if everybody would stack on square, and Reho, if you would give me a life grip when I pull.
With pleasure, Callie.
Thank you. Alright, looks like everybody's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do you want to hear?
I think we can hear her now. Spread.
Spread out.
Melee nuke the spirit. Stack after this.
Stack up.
Stack, stack. Okay, we'll have the seeds now, so take a look at your timer, make sure you run out. And make sure you're in front of the boss. You don't hear me say that often.
Over.
No mechanical officer. it up.
Okay.
See the orbs. There's 3 on the stairs.
Miko, come to the stairs.
All right. Well, for not having done this in a month or more, that wasn't bad. That wasn't a bad pull.
There's also a way you can kind of cheese the orbs too, if you'd rather do the orb strat.
All right. Let's take our break here. Would somebody either drop a Jeeves or put up a repair mount, please?
Also, if you want to move to another channel and talk about my strat a little bit more, feel free to.
I'm gonna go watch that video.
Yeah, just let me know what questions you have with it.
Sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. I am back. Let me just check, make sure people are back. Thank you, yes. All right. I think that strategy would be more important on heroic.
It definitely is more important on heroic. You don't have to tank him at the stairs. You can just hold him to 70 energy in scorpion form, and then spread and kite him down to the center of the ring.
Yeah. It's something that looks interesting, but I don't feel like figuring out the logistics of it for the 25. Like it looks like something I'd play around with in a 10-man.
Yeah,
But
our
figuring it
25
out on 25 right now is, I'd rather work with the
that's
strategy I know.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I will say it makes the healer's job insanely easy.
On the orb phase, the orb is going, the 5 orbs are going to target the person nearest to them and do damage. and you have to take a little bit of damage and then get away from them so that somebody else is nearer.
You can actually do a tank swap on that too.
Mm-hmm.
All the DPS just have to go to the side with the less orbs, and then one tank takes up to like 20 stacks, I think, and then you swap on the boss. The other
Okay.
tank does it. It makes that a lot easier.
I'll see. We'll see what
Yeah.
configuration they spawn in.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take over. I'm just
'Cause that-
offering suggestions.
Yeah, I did see that in the video, and that translates whether or not you're doing the kind of cheese strategy.
Yep.
Graham, are you with us?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. All right, ready to check for the pool.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Master's power takes on many forms.
And we'll spread after this swipe.
What up?
The rage of the Firelands.
Stack up.
Stack it.
Hey, take a look at your time.
So you're stacked in front of the boss.
was a seed. At least it was a fast wipe.
People didn't move out for the seeds.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to work.
Well, DBM should tell you when to run out, right?
Yeah.
Mine did anyway.
Yeah, it
It
also puts a
should.
countdown over your head.
There's also a very clear debuff right under your buffs bar. I like to run out about 10 or 7 seconds before it expires. DBM doesn't tend to notify you until a little bit later.
Otherwise, that was a very good pull.
Okay, since I'm not very familiar with this, do the orbs only come out on the stair side?
No, they come out based off of where the group spreads towards. So that was kind of the cheese I was talking about. When the orbs come out, everyone can spread to one side, and that will generally be the side that the orbs spawn on.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'd like to push this to 7 this time, so 1 more.
Guardian this one.
Spread. Be ready to stack. Stack.
Let's get the spirit down.
Please check your seed timer.
Seeds are out. Check your timers.
Spread out, spread out, spread out.
Okay, be ready to stack. Stack.
Guardian. Let's get a barrier for this one.
And be ready to spread. Spread.
This will be orbs. Range. Two range per orb.
Help me over here.
I need somebody to take this orb.
Grim's taken 2.
Get over near Grim. Somebody. Stack.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, I called that too late. I'm sorry. That was a really good pull. We had, in the middle of it, we had one flubbed transition that he went into Scorpion like he was supposed to, did about 2 swipes, and then went back to Cat. It was when the molten seeds were out. I think too many people, we were all so careful about the molten seeds that too many people went out early so that they didn't blow up the group. And the group stacked on him was too small. So he went back to Cat. Yeah, I guess Soulstone me. Callison, that is. And remember, when we get the molten orbs, we do need to just soak them. We don't need to categorically get away from them. You know, stand there and take a couple hits, and you know, hopefully there'll be somebody near you that you can trade off with.
The orbs will hit whoever, right? They can hit across the room. So if you don't soak them, somebody gets up to like 10 stacks and just dies, and then it switches to somebody else. Right? So you do 3-4 stacks, and then you swap with someone, and then when your debuff runs off, you swap back.
Yep.
Like, you can't avoid them.
The closest thing to avoiding them that we can do is that if we were going to use that strategy would be to have one of the tanks soak a bunch of them and then swap, and then tank swap. But I think that's just unnecessary healing. A little bit of healing, a little bit of damage spread out over a number of people is much more healable. Alright, Octo, are you good? Okay, yep, you said. So pulling in 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So we're gonna do the same. We'll push him to 7 swipes, and I'll guardian the 7th swipe. Spread.
Put up. Rage outside the circle. Stack.
Thanks, yes.
Watch your timers.
Watch your timers, but stay stacked until You've got 5 or 6 seconds left.
Ah, crap.
I think I know what happened.
We all blew up and died painfully.
Yeah, someone's seed went off.
Yep.
Duh.
Nope.
Do you want me to say who? Or do you know?
I know.
Was it me?
Nope.
Because that's what my log is reading.
It may blow up if you die.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I had like 15 seconds left on mine.
Which is why, like, if it blows up in that group, it's pretty much a wipe. Because if it kills somebody with the seed, I think it also blows up.
That's true, it was Mags. Somewhere Mags just got to chill up his spine. Sure, go ahead and restart.
Why he's doing that? I'll still loot. There's no cloth loot anyway.
Are there trinkets that a caster could use?
No, there's nothing.
Okay.
Caster leather. Either plate. Agility leather. Agility mace. Agility mail. Strength axe.
All right. Okay. Pay attention to your timers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And spread.
Well, stack. Let's get that last spirit down. Stack on blue. On the tank.
Watch your timers. wipe it.
Is that the same person who's doing this?
That was probably somebody dying to the swipe.
No, I got hit by two people steering seeds right there at the end. It was not the same people that have been doing it before either. Two
It was
different
somebody
people.
dying to the swipe with the seed that exploded. So it wasn't them not running out. It was them. They were doing it correctly. It was just we didn't have enough.
They weren't
soaker.
topped off.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Because I got hit by two searing seeds, two people's searing seeds.
And yeah, if you die with the seed, you explode.
Gotcha. Okay.
All the more reason not to die. I changed my mark to star so it's not the same as one of the world markers, so that nobody gets confused.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spreading after the next Spread.
out.
After the next leap. Stack.
Stack up.
Stack on diamond. Check your timer. Spread.
6. Okay, spread out, spread out.
Be ready to stack.
Stack up.
Stack.
Stack in front of the glass.
On diamond. Going to what, 4 here?
I got this one. You get the next one, okay?
I will.
I'd like to do 5. Orbs next. If we have a cooldown for 5. We have a cooldown for this one.
I can try.
Spread out.
Spread.
Quickly, spread. Okay.
Pair up and tank the orbs.
Jenny, getting back in there. I have AMS.
%. Nicely done, guys. Yeah, picture.
How are we standing?
I think we should stand like behind him because he's kind of small.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think half of us should be facing one way and half of us the other way.
Like a rock album cover.
We're like all everywhere.
All right, looks good.
Don't forget to repair before we go in there.
And mount up at a certain point.
On Rag's platform.
Alright, Star Wars hallway.
All right. Marge, you did your thing with the boss. Okay. All right. Bowling.
Allie, what one do you want?
I'll go left. I believe the right one dies first.
Yep.
Conductor first. And then watch out for things on the ground. Don't get knocked into the lava. Wait about somebody.
His hitbox is huge, so don't accidentally target him.
Looks like we had that Tuesday. We can come in here and do like 4 trash pulls maybe too.
Alright. This is a 3-phase fight with 2 intermissions. The intermissions are basically the same with a little spin on. Put a little spin in the second intermission. First phase, the tanks will be tanking him over there, where the blue marker is, and we will be one on either side of the marker, not directly next to each other. Periodically, he does a melee range knockback, just a little bounce back to interrupt anybody who's in melee range, who's spellcasting, and just kind of annoy everybody. So that's most of what melee have to worry about. The big thing that his big ability is his sulfurous smash, which he will mark a point on the ground and then slam sulfurous into it, and 3 waves of lava will spawn and go from it off the edge of the platform in straight lines at 90 degrees to each other. They always go one straight out and one to the left and one to the right. So the melee don't have to worry about those as long as you're staying in melee range, like on that band. He's not going to hit you because he slams just outside of that band, and the lava waves will not hit you. Everybody else has to dodge lava. Periodically, he will put down a magma trap. I think it's a magma trap. Yes, magma trap. And that is like a big yellow void zone. Contradiction in terms, but if you step in it, wrong button. If you step in it, it does damage to everybody and knocks the person who stepped in it up into the air. It does, the journal says 80,000 fire damage to the raid. But those persist for the duration of the encounter. So there are going to be times that we want to pop those deliberately. So that's going to be a mage thing probably, because of blink. Because if we just leave them there, they'll end up being too much of the surface of the area covered. So those, let's see, he also does Hand of Ragnaros, which inflicts fire damage to all enemies within 55 yards, knocking them back. I thought he only did that to melee range, but must be everybody.
He has a targeted ability at a random player. It does a little knockback.
Okay. Yeah, Wrath of Ragnaros. That's right. Okay. It's been a very long time since I was ranged for this fight, and I did a couple pulls on this the other night as on Cali, but I don't remember very well the ranged parts beyond what I looked up in the videos. Anyway, that is to 70%. At 70%, he's going to pick a spot and slam his hammer into the ground, and 8, I believe it's 8, even on 25 man, elementals will spawn, and they will move very quickly towards the hammer. If they touch the hammer, they blow up and we die. The more damage they take, the slower they move, down to 50%. So if we can DPS them down to 50%, that helps greatly in giving us breathing room to actually kill them. And that is phase 1 and first intermission. And I think that's all that I'm going to try to explain in one sitting. see how it goes.
Ballistic, yes. Spread out. Max range along the outside.
So yeah, melee's over by triangle. Tanks are by square here. Range spread out around the edges. Try not to pop the traps unless we're ready for it. And then it would be a called thing, I think. Would that be a healer call, do you think? Would that be best?
Traps, if they're on the edge, just ignore them. If we get one in the middle, we'll have to pop it. Usually the intermission, or the start of the intermission, is a great time to pop one, because there's no damage going out.
Okay.
So just kind of...
Alright. Well, let's see. Let's see how that goes, and...
just one thing, since I'm on the last stage of this quest, every minute I'm going to explode and do a massive amount of damage and a knockback to anybody close to me, so if you see me running away, do not follow me.
Stay away from Diamond.
That'll make prog fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Alright. Got a couple pulls on this, and see what it looks like.
Are we going to do 3 stacks, or...?
Yeah, I think we'll go to 3 stacks.
Okay.
Alright. Pulling in 5.
5, 4.
You're going first,
3,
right?
2,
Sure.
1.
Taunted.
And then just as soon as mine falls off. Taunted.
I taunted back for real this time.
Okay.
Taunted.
Where's your face?
Okay. Slam's gonna come right on tanks.
Oh shit! I'm the only one. Oh.
We got a shaman that can pop.
Yeah, can somebody? Thank you. I think he got rest.
We had a couple of traps that were in the second beam that would have to be popped, so some ranged weren't far enough out. In 10 man, only 3 ranged have to stay out. I don't know how many it is on 25.
Is there a certain place that healers should be standing if we can't reach everybody? And I mean, like, I'm not going to be able to reach Callie if I'm reaching the people way down on the other end.
I'll roll with it.
Might as well.
Oh, taunt when you can. Taunted.
So we can pop that trap over to the right. Far right.
Taunted.
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 Taunted. So when we get to phase 2 here, when we get to intermission here, remember these things can be stunned. They can be knocked back. I think they can be slowed.
No.
No, they can't be slowed. They can be death gripped. Keep them away from the hammer.
Seems like Thunder Shock knocks them back.
I want to get them to 50%, then they slow down.
Sole survivor.
How about now?
They counted chickens before they hatched.
Yeah, I get up, then I gotta eat, get enough mana. It uses my whole mana bar.
Oh, the bot's still up. Thank you, Jeeves. You are a gentleman butler.
They do have high health, but you don't have to get them all the way down. You just need to get them to 50%, and then they slow way down. They can be death grip, they can be stunned, they can be knocked back. They can't be slowed though.
Game of the night. Who's gonna get that coin? Alright, time to roll. Whoa!
Well, shit.
Think we got our winner and loser already.
We had a 1 roll on every one of those today.
He's saving the good rolls for loot.
Alright, let's give this one more pull. And then hand out the Staghelm loot. We'll call it a night then.
Thank you.
For your repairs.
You are not prepared.
Now I want to make a an edit of that saying you are not repaired. I know my mind is going weird places. I won't taste the medication because I'm due for another dose.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the store after this and get some NyQuil.
And NyQuil and I do not get along. Although I get along better with NyQuil than I do with DayQuil. Yeah, and he says I'm not allowed to have either one.
That's why we're adults.
I did that. I'm sorry.
Skip the NyQuil and hit booze.
Yeah. Okay. I meant to hit not the ready check, the pull timer, which is right next to the ready check.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Here goes my pre-pot.
Haunted.
Thank you.
Smash on left.
Taunt when you can.
Smash center.
Haunted.
Smash left. Smash left.
Haunted.
Let's pop that trap in the middle. Mages to pop that real quick.
I think all beers on Grim since he's the last one alive again.
Grim, we keep counting on you to finish him off for us, and you keep letting us down.
Ooh, I didn't go that. That's
Yeah. Good pulls, getting used to the lava waves and the magma traps in the first phase, getting used to where the Sons of Flame spawn and how quickly they move and how quickly you have to react to them. It just takes some practice.
Just meet at the entrance.
Yep. Go ahead and release and come to the entrance, and we'll do loot from Staghelm.
One thing that helped us with the ads was just assigning beams to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like DK's to the short side, range to the long side.
And not chasing you off before we do loot or anything, but thank you to our guests for joining us tonight. Wouldn't have gotten as far as we did without you. And we got a new boss down, so that was great. Anytime you see Mars looking.
Agility trinket. Healer plate. Caster neck. Cat staff.
And even looks like a staff a cat would play with.
Rogue mage, druid, death knight. Pally priest, warlock. I have 2, so we'll do top 2.
Nice.
Right, that'd be Optron and Wozniak. couple BOEs. Got a BOE cloth wrist. Do main spec only on these. And here we go.
What the hell? Wow.
That hurt.
Wow. Gosh.
You have to have that staff equipped to be a flaming cat.
I'd imagine so.
That's legitimately disappointing.
I was gonna say, yeah, you have to be in combat too.
Rip.
And a druid. Yeah, fire bear would be fucking awesome, but yeah, no.
It works for the priest cat form.
Priest cat form?
No, it's from the warlock cat form.
Hmm.
Is that everything?
No, one more. I'm sorry, I was dealing with something. Okay, this is a agility mail. This will be the last thing. So if you don't want this, you can leave.
Go in peace.
Have a good night, everybody. See y'all Tuesday.
Thank you.